The best GOAT comparison, LeBron versus Jordan. It's the debate that social media has been having for years. Who is the greatest basketball player of all time? After LeBron won his 4th ring with the Lakers, is he now the best? Or is MJ still the greatest to ever do it? In this video, we will take a look at the best greatest of all times comparisons between LeBron and MJ. So what do the comparisons tell us? Keep watching to find out. When it comes to the GOAT conversations, a lot of people think of a few things: accomplishments, longevity, winning, statistics, and the eye test. These are the usual parameters that people use when deciding who they believe is the greatest to ever do it. So while you do not have to be the best in any of these categories, you need to be pretty darn good in all of it. That is why there are players in league history who have won more championships than Jordan but are never brought up in the GOAT debate. Accomplishments. When you compare Jordan and LeBron when it comes to personal achievements, they are quite similar. Jordan has more regular season MVPs, final MVPs, scoring titles, and NBA All-Defense awards, while LeBron has made 2 more All-Star appearances than Jordan. When you account for injuries and retiring for 2 years, MJ played about 13 years compared to LeBron's 17 years and counting. So it is quite impressive that Jordan still is able to come out on top in all those categories while playing fewer years in the league. These statistics do not even include the college years of MJ, as he went during a time players were unable to skip that step. But regardless of whether you are a Jordan or LeBron person, you have to give the edge to Jordan when it comes to personal accomplishments. Longevity. The second thing people will always point to in a GOAT debate is longevity of the player. Now, some will try and use that as a deterrent by saying things like he only has those records because he played so long. This is a tasteless argument, since there are plenty of players who have played for plenty and many of years who do not hold any records. When it comes to these players, LeBron stands out as the winner of this portion of the GOAT debate. Not only has LeBron played more seasons than MJ, his peak has lasted longer as well. Jordan's peak lasted about 10 years, while LeBron's peak has lasted 16 years and is still going. While people who say LeBron is much more durable than MJ are overblown, it is still impressive that LeBron at age 34 is still considered the best in the game. Now, some will say with time comes better science, and with better science comes the ability to take care of yourself more efficiently, and players can extend their careers more than Jordan did. That puts the longevity section of the GOAT debate in favor of LeBron. Winning. As we all know, Jordan has won 6 championships while LeBron has just captured his 4th. MJ is 6-0 in the finals while LeBron is 4-6. So while LeBron has made the finals 4 more times than Jordan, let's not act like making it there is even close to winning it. No one ever remembers a loser of the finals in any sport. Look at the Buffalo Bills in the NFL. They reached the Super Bowl 4 years in a row and lost all 4 times. Does anyone remember the Bills were in 4 straight Super Bowls? No. People only remember that when they either talk about the history of the Bills or when they are talking about the teams that beat the Bills to win it all. They are the only team to make it 4 straight, and it's almost as if it was a blip on the league's radar. So let's all stop with throwing in finals losses as some accolade compared to winning. Every year there is 1 winner and 29 losers. So while LeBron can get his credit for making it to the finals, when it comes to winning, Jordan gets the nod in this category. Statistics. It can be very hard to compare 2 players' stats when they played in 2 different eras. But the simplest thing we can do is look at the traditional stats and compare the 2. When it comes to stats per game, Jordan leads LeBron in points, steals, blocks, free throw percentage, and turnovers per game, while LeBron is ahead of Jordan in rebounds, assists, and field goal percentage per game. If you go even further with stats and do some analytics work, Jordan is still ahead of LeBron in most categories. So while the 2 are close in both regular stats and analytics, Jordan comes out on top for almost all of them. So when it comes to statistics, Jordan takes another win. Eye test. The eye test is something that cannot be defined. Like art, it is subjective. One person may see something that another just does not see. When it comes to the eye test, people will say LeBron is the better player. He's bigger, faster, and stronger than MJ. While he doesn't score as well as MJ, he passes and rebounds much better. This argument reminds us of the whole Brady versus Rodgers debate going on in the NFL. One is seen as more talented, while the other is more accomplished. In the eye test category, LeBron takes the win. In our final tally, Jordan outlasts LeBron 3-2. Well, there you have it. That is our GOAT comparison between Jordan and LeBron. What did you think? Were there any categories that we got wrong? Comment below and let us know. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe.